I'm John Long. Um, I am retired, uh, and I last worked at Lion Copolymer, which was a successor to DSM Copolymer. And I retired in 2009 and started my consulting company, JM Long Rubber Consultants, LLC. And I've been doing that ever since. I was a past chair of the rubber division. I was chair in 1995, and I'm currently a counselor, ACS counselor from the rubber division. I joined the rubber industry in 1965 at BF Goodrich, and one of my first assignments was in advanced in international tire development. And I had a boss, Roger Bosson, and he encouraged me to become a member of ACS. And from there, Joe Tilton and Jack Swartz encouraged me to join the rubber division, and which I did. And I transferred then to Oaks, Pennsylvania for a tire plant there, and I became a member of the Philadelphia Rubber Group. And then when I returned in 1972, I joined the Akron Rubber Group. And then I moved to Brazil in 1974. And so I left those memberships lapse until I came back in 1978. And I've been a member there ever since for Akron Rubber Group and Rubber Division. And I was a continuous member of American Chemical Society since 1966. The Rubber Division has advanced me in many, many ways. I have met so many good people. I've become known in the rubber industry for many years, but it's really been the association with all of the wonderful people that I've met throughout my career, and having become known in the rubber industry, it has advanced my career. When I joined the rubber industry in 1965, when you became a member of a company, it was a lifetime assignment, really. You had good pension benefits, good medical benefits, and the companies really took care of it. Since then, there's been a whole bunch of political things that have happened, which really killed the pension programs and the medical care benefits. And people now are jumping back and forth from one company to another. And in order to be successful in that, you need to develop associations with other people in the industry. And a rubber division is a great place to do that. You're among people that have common interest to you, and you become known, or you should become known, as a person of value. Well, I guess one of the crowning achievements in my, well, several, but one of them is becoming a fellow of the American Chemical Society. And I couldn't have done that without being prominent in the rubber division. The second thing was, in my association, I've been the U.S. delegate to the International Rubber Conference, and I was awarded the IRC medal. And that was another, being internationally recognized as an expert in rubber. My father was a sporting goods dealer, and he was a Johnson Outboard Motor dealer. And I can remember when I was probably 13, 14 years old, he brought me to a show in Minneapolis, where the dealers, the Johnson Outboard Motor dealers, got together. And one of the things that in the presentations, one of the presenters admonished all of the dealers there, become known as the expert in outboard motors. When somebody thinks of outboard motors, they think of you. And I kind of morphed that into my own career. I was a tread compounder. Okay. Well, I wanted to become the person that whenever somebody thought of a tread, they thought of me. And when you get that kind of recognition, then that becomes your soul. Okay. So people come to you asking for information on treads. If you're doing interliner compounding, become an expert in the interliner area. And when people think of interliners, they think of you. And so that's been one of the guiding principles in my career. Because I've been the IRC delegate, I've had the opportunity to travel all over the world. And even when I was with BF Goodrich, I had responsibility for our licensees in India, the Philippines, and Indonesia. So I was traveling over there for about 5 years. I'd go over there 3 or 4 times a year and spend a month at a time. And when I joined DSM Copolymer, I had the opportunity to travel all throughout the U.S. and particularly Europe, and I was all over Europe. In addition to that, I have been to every continent in the world with the exception of Antarctica and Africa. So I kind of lost track of how many countries I've been, but I stopped counting somewhere around 30 or 40. So I've been to Iran, to Yugoslavia, India, Japan, Malaysia, Indonesia, Japan, China, Russia, South America. I've been to several places in South America, and Australia and New Zealand. So yeah, I've had an opportunity to travel quite extensively and just loved it. I would admonish people to become rubber division members and local rubber group members. And in that way, you expand your horizons, looking or getting known by other people and being appreciated by other people. So, like I said, things have changed considerably since I joined the rubber industry, and it's no longer like it was. So you need to have those contacts to keep relevant.